Been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once.
What's up, y'all? It's Kim Rock here. If you've been here before, then you already know what is and what's up. And if it's the first time, come join the club. It's a vibe over here and subscribe. Today we're gonna do something different. I got some stuff from Dollar Tree. I want to do some unpopular opinions. So I'm gonna show you guys what I got at Dollar Tree. This was all for under $10. So if you're on a real tight budget and you need some food to last you for a couple days, I got you. And we're gonna do a Jamaican food mukbang. And so this is the mukbang. This is the food. And let's get into Dollar Tree. So let's do the Dollar Tree haul first. Oh. So yeah, let's go. All right. They have a 3-pack of cup noodles for $1.50. I mean, that's a big deal. Because usually it's one for $1. So this is basically 30 cents each. Okay? So yeah. Then this is $1.25. Apple cranberry juice, $1.25 for this. This is a pretty big bottle for $1.25. So yeah, not bad. Then I love sweet chili sauce, so I got this sweet chili sauce. Oh my God, I thought it was opened, but it wasn't. This was just loose. Yeah, this is sealed. Oh my God, y'all. All right, so yeah, I got this sweet chili, $1.25. Pretty good size. I hope it tastes good. I've never had this specific brand, but it's probably gonna be good. Then I got some veggie stir fry. Oh, I gotta put this in the freezer. Let me hurry up and show y'all. This was $1.25. I love veggies. I love vegetables. I'm gonna put some seasoning on it, some of that not stir fry. I'm gonna put some of this sauce on it, some adobo, and I'm gonna season up, and it's gonna taste real good. For me, I love this type of stuff. I can eat this by itself, so $1.25 for this, and this is a good amount of serving. Then I got some glasses, so this is not included in the $10, but yes, so I'm just showing y'all basically like the food. Then I got 2 of this. I got 2 oat milks. This was $1.25. This is really good because I'm gonna eat oats because that will help to fill me up. So yeah. Is this sweetened? Unsweetened. Okay, so yeah, it's fine. I got sugar, brown sugar. Then I got pasta sauce because I have pasta, and this is a cheap meal, cheap pasta. I never had this brand, so again, I'm gonna see how this tastes. I love pickles, so I got pickles. I could eat this whole pack in one day. I know that sounds greedy, but it's true. Oh wait, that sounds bad. Not the whole day, but like maybe half of it. Again, $1.25. And then the other stir fry. This is pepper stir fry. This is the same thing. This is stir fry blend, and this is pepper stir fry. So this is probably spicy. This is probably regular. So yeah, needs to go in the freezer. So hold on. And then for the glasses, I got 2 glasses. I got this one because the other one broke. I think this is a different variation from the original one. I was about to not get it, but I looked at it and said, nah, I like it. Yeah, I like it. I thought I didn't like it, but I do. And then the last but definitely not least, and I'm about to use this, is this. I feel like this is such a bougie shot glass. This would be so cute to like pour a shot in and just drink, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what we're gonna do because I got a little something to celebrate for today. Now, let's get into this mukbang. But before we get into this mukbang, I actually have to wash this, obviously. And I'm gonna wash the other one as well. Let's get into the mukbang after I wash these. This is my food. Now let's get into the alcohol. Let me take, I wish I had a straw. So this is what I got. I should cool it. I should put this in the freezer actually. First, I'll just drink the Fireball in the Fireball. Clink, 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 clink. I'm gonna put this in the freezer because it's gonna taste better in the freezer. And this, obviously, we just drink it room temperature. Now, drum roll. Drum roll, baby. I got some pineapple chicken. It got messed up. It got messed up while I was at the store. But this is what it's looking like. See? Okay, this is not the most aesthetically pleasing, but we're gonna make it work. It's gonna taste good though. This is it. I got pineapple chicken with yams, a veggie, like a veggie sauce, a veggie stir fry, and that's basically it. And spinach. Spinach. All right, so boom. This is the pineapple. This is the pineapple chicken. This is the spinach. Let's try spinach first. I knew it was gonna taste good. This is the yams. Potato. This is potato, not yams. Carrots. This is in curry sauce. More potato. All right. So, yeah. So now let's get into the unpopular opinions. So I really feel like Shensia is overrated. Like it really was on my mind to say it, and I said it on TikTok, and somebody liked it, and nobody said, what you mean, da, da, da. Like, don't get me wrong, she's talented, she is beautiful, but she's overrated. There's other artists, there's other Jamaican artists who should be as big as her, and they're not because of colorism. She's light-skinned, she's slim, and I don't want to say she did nothing in the industry, but it looked like she probably was doing something in the industry maybe to get to that point. Don't come for me, but that is my opinion. And it's very unpopular for sure. And I'm going to say it. I've been wanting to say it. She's overrated. I know artists who should be as big as her, like, who sing way better. Like, come on now. Next, dating. Dating in 2025 is a joke. I don't get the point in dating. Long story short, the reason why I really feel this way is because a lot of these men are just fucking evil and they just want to waste your time. And I feel like that applies to women who have a big calling on their life, or they're successful, or they're just they have a big personality. A lot of these men are not really on that level. Like, they act like they are, but they're really not. Most of the men that I've dealt with, some of them were great, but some of them, they were jealous. That's what it is. Jealousy. A lot of them be jealous of you. Like, they fuck with you at first and they start getting jealous because they really see on your shit. You actually got a place, your own car, you're this, your business, you're that. You know what I'm saying? You get attention. You just naturally, especially if you have good energy. So I feel like dating is kind of scary. It's kind of scary. Like, quick story time. This was very recent. This guy, he saw me on my TikTok live on my business page, and he was flirting, and I was like, hey, like, this is my business page. So I gave him my personal TikTok page, right? And he gave me his number on that. And he was like, oh yeah, text me, sexy. He was like, sexy, you sexy. I want you. Or they gave me his number. And red flag is sexy. Like, that's a red flag. If a man's calling you sexy off rip, no. What happened to beautiful? What happened to gorgeous? What happened to, oh my gosh. Mind you, I was on my business TikTok. The first thing he should have said to me if he had good intentions was, hey, you know, I really love your TikTok page. You got your own business. I'm proud of you, period. I'm going to share it. I'm going to tag it. It was just, oh, text me, I want you. So I already knew it was a red flag, but I'm keeping it cute because I'm like, you know, whatever. Mind you, he's verified. He has a lot of followers. Like, he's, you know, he's known. So the next day, he comes on my live again, and he says out his mouth, well, not out his mouth literally, but he commented on under my business live, oh, I didn't get a text. I'm still waiting for my text. And I'm like, mind you, he said that I can disregard his number. I'm going to put the DM right here. This is the whole DM. So if you said I could disregard your number, because I said, you see the DM, I said, you just give away your number like that. I was turned off when he did that. I'm like, damn, you easy. You just giving out your number like that? I don't give out my number like that. Because I've had stalkers and all that type of stuff. Ooh, y'all, I should do a story time about that. But, so, you see the material. So now, I'm like, kikiing, I'm like, laughing it off because I'm like, you're on my business live. Like, why would you do that? Mind you have my personal TikTok. So it's like, you could have just texted me like, hey, you know? So I FaceTime him. Hours later, when I got off live and I was heading on my way home, I'm like, you know what? Since you want to text so bad, I said in my head, like, since you want to text so bad, I'm just going to FaceTime you. So I FaceTime him. Obviously, he's not going to pick up. We never communicated before. But I'm like, let me see if he's going to pick up. Because me, I'm bold like that. I'll just FaceTime. Especially if you're bold enough to come on my business page and comment something like that under my live. Like, that, because it gives off unprofessional. You know what I'm saying? A man, oh, you ain't text me. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a little toxic. It was a little aggressive. And he put emojis. Like, after I was like, I guess my business page, like, he put the mad emoji, like the cursing emoji, then he put the laugh emoji, then he put three emojis, like a mad one, then a sad one, then a laughing one. So I was just like, what the fuck? So now I'm like, okay, let me FaceTime him. So we texting back and forth. Right after I FaceTime him, he texted, hey, who's this? I told him it was me. He's like, oh, then I played devil's advocate. I was like, oh, was that too much to FaceTime you? Mind you, I did not think it was too much to FaceTime him. But I was like playing devil's advocate to see what he's going to say. He was like, yeah, for the first time, that was a lot. And in my head, I'm like, you're not my husband. You're not the one for me. You're not the one for me. Because my husband, he would have been like, you know what, nah, it's okay. If the moment he realized that it was me, my husband, the man that's for me, he would have FaceTimed me back. Because he saw me, he knows I'm beautiful. He's like, you're so beautiful. He would have been like, oh, nah, let me FaceTime her. But he took 30 minutes or so to FaceTime me back. And he only did it because I said, I'm not interested. I was like, hey, I don't want to waste your time, but I'm not the one for you, basically, because I'm like, he was asking me where I live and who I'm with. And then he FaceTimed me and I showed him like, hey, like, because he was like, oh, what if we were shelter? Or what if you didn't have your shit together? He's like, oh, I want to make sure we're on the same level. Which I understand, but it's just like, why are you still pressing me about who I live with? Or, when you see, I literally showed him my whole room. I showed him like, I got my shit together. Then he's like, oh, but what do you do? And I'm like, what do you mean what I do? I said, I showed him I'm like, you was on my business live. You saw me packing orders and getting ready to ship them. What do you mean what I do? It's like, oh, but what do you really do? So that's another red flag, trying to downplay my business, like as if my business ain't nothing. And men do that to try and size you up, like, oh, what do you do? Are you a nurse? You know what I'm saying? They do that to size you up and try to like humble you. So he was already trying to humble me from when he said, oh, what do you really do after you saw my business live? Because he's like, oh, no, but what you really do? I'm like, okay, all right, since you want to play like that, okay. So I was getting sassy. I was like, well, I don't want to answer your questions. And he was like, oh, why are you walking around? Because I was literally just walking around trying to get him off the phone. But I'm like, I don't want to hang up the phone and be rude. So when he was like, are you going to answer the question and tell me like, what is going to this whole story type? Child, I got story time for days. So at this point, I'm like, I already knew it wasn't going to go nowhere because you're not the one for me. You're not the one for me. So at this point, I'm waiting for him to hang up. And I acted so like I was uninterested. I went away from the camera frame. And he was like, oh, what you doing? Like, I'm like, I want to go get some food to eat. I want to get some food. He said, oh, I can't be on the phone. And he was like, what he said? This is his exact tone. After I said calmly, I said, I want to get some food. Like, I want to go get food. Like, I don't want to hang up and be rude, but I want to get food. I want to go. He's like, oh, you can't be on the phone and get your food? I was like, why you want to be on the phone with me? I'm not going to entertain you. I'm not going to answer your questions. I don't feel like answering those questions. And I said, no. He's like, are you going to answer the question? I'm like, no. So when I said, I don't feel like answering the question, I was like, oh, he hung up the phone in my face. And I was like, yes. But that is another red flag because I didn't want to hang up the phone while he was talking. But he hung up the phone while I was talking. But I wasn't yelling, but I was like, well, I don't want to answer the phone. So I kind of see, but that's already toxic. We just started talking and it's already toxic with us going back and forth and hanging up the phone on each other and blocking each other. Because right after that, he blocked me. And before he blocked me, he said games. He texted games with the 100 symbol, the 100 symbol emoji. So I'm like, okay. Then I texted him back. I said, listen, I'm not the one for you. It didn't even go on deliver. That was right after he hung up the phone. He blocked me right after he hung up the phone, which I'm glad. Yeah, blocked me. Fuck. You're not the one for me. So I checked my TikTok, my business TikTok. He blocked me on my business TikTok and he unfollowed me on my personal TikTok, but he didn't block me on my personal TikTok. And that's when I knew this man is a manipulator because he probably still wanted to see my personal one because my personal one's my personal one, but the business one, if you unfollowed me on my personal one, why don't you just block me? Because you blocked me on my business one. And if you was man enough, you wouldn't have blocked me on my business one. You would have still kept me and still at least tried to show support. Because But now, because I rejected you and I said that I'm not the one for you, and I'm not, you know, saying I don't want to answer your question, I'm showing you that I'm not easily controlled. If I showed you on FaceTime in real life my room, why are you still trying to figure out like who, like if I'm living with somebody? Like, why are you trying to be all my, like we just met, like, you know what I'm saying? I get the, oh, we need to be on the same level, but if I'm showing you that you saw me on my business live, you saw me on my business live. So obviously I have some shit together if I have a whole business. I have a whole business and I'm shipping out orders. Why are you still pressing me? Oh, but what do you really do? And oh, well, who do you live with? And I'm just like, okay, now, mind you, he has kids. He has kids, and he said that he was married for 15 years. Another red flag. If you've been married that long, why are you not married no more? His wife, the ex-wife, probably divorced him. I don't know. I'm just guessing. But bottom of this, and okay, so now you see why I feel like dating is just, for me, probably. I don't know. Maybe it's just for me. Maybe my love life is cursed or something. I don't know. But yeah, like, the mind games and the manipulation games, I'm just like, no. Then look at this DM. This was like 2 days after. Like, you clearly blocked me and you're talking about maybe. What do you mean maybe? Clearly you blocked me. So it's like you're trying, now you're like blatantly lying, talking about maybe you blocked me when it was obvious that you blocked me. I checked. So yeah, I blocked him on my personal TikTok. I wasn't gonna block him. I'm like, nah, I don't want you to see me. I don't want you to try and energetically put yourself on me. I'm like, nah. And that was that. So I feel like dating is just a joke, because he acted like he was so cool. Yeah, I'm a comedian. And he's like, oh, I'm a comedian actor. I'm just like, whatever. I might put his Instagram. I don't know if I should. But yeah. Because technically, I think you get sued for that. But yeah. So dating is just not it. Oh my God. I didn't take my shot. I was supposed to take a shot before I ate. Oh. This is Fireball. Let me take a shot. This is so bougie. Now me acting drunk. This is so bougie. Like, this is such a bougie shot. Like, come on now. Cheers. All right. Ooh. That was good. Wow. Oh my. Y'all, I don't drink. So that was a lot for me. Shit. That was good. Ooh. Now, the last thing I want to tie everything into is everything is so over sexualized. Like, everything. It's to the point where I don't even have a libido. And I'm seeing how people be acting. They just be so thirsty and just so, ugh. Like, you see how the guy was like, the first thing he said was, I want you. What do you mean you want me? And I know I'm not bugging by thinking that everything is over sexual, because everybody knows by now the HIV rates is high up and the STD rates are so high right now. Because everybody's just fucking everybody. Damn. Like, relax. And there was this guy that I used to talk to, situationship type of thing. He was an old child. This I could do another story time about him. But I was just calling him out the blue just to see if it was easy. And he's so easy. I called him, and then he FaceTimed me. He was like, oh, let me lick it. I want you. Like, he was just ready to fuck. And I'm just like, oh my God, you don't even know if I'm clean. You could have at least said, hey, let's get tested. It was just like, no, let me lick it. And I'm just like, relax. God damn. I know I look good, but relax. So, yeah. This is the last piece of chicken. Let's take a quick bite. Take a bite. This is good. I'm glad I got this. And this came out to $9. So this is a good deal. Cause I feel full. If you made it to the end of the video, you already know you're a real one. Thank you. Mwah. And hope you guys enjoyed it. The topics, get in the comments, like the video. Let's run it up. And stay tuned for my lives. I go live every day. Bye. Before I leave, hold on. I poured a little bit of this. Let's see if it tastes good, like lukewarm. Oh, it tastes good. I feel like it might taste better cold. So I'm gonna drink a little bit lukewarm. This is so bougie. This has to be a shot glass. Like, look at it. Ugh, it just feels so classy. Like I'm taking a shot, but very classy. You know what I'm saying? Very classy. So yeah, now this is the end of the video. See y'all later. Bye.